Thank you for choosing Happy Campers, and welcome to our instructional video on how to use the Happy Kuga. We recommend you spend some time familiarising yourself with the campervan before setting off on your adventure around New Zealand. This vehicle uses 91 unleaded petrol only. To access the fuel tank, you'll need to pull the release lever located on the lower right of the steering wheel. While your vehicle has been serviced prior to your departure, daily checks of oil and water levels are recommended to make sure your holiday is trouble-free. To check the oil, undo the fastening clips on the front of the passenger seat and lift the seat to access the dipstick and reservoir. The strap on the door pillar can restrain the seat. The radiator cap to check the water is located under the bonnet. To access this, you will need to pull the release lever located to the lower right of the steering wheel. Beware, radiator cap may be hot. The container for the front windscreen wash is located under the bonnet. Again, to access this, you will need to pull the release lever located to the lower right of the steering wheel. The correct pressure for the tyres is 50 psi. Please ensure that you check these pressures before each trip. In the event of a puncture, please use the tools and jack located in the step of the sliding door. To lower the spare wheel cradle underneath the rear of the vehicle, undo the retaining bolt on the cradle, found in the locker under the rear cabin seating on the passenger side of the vehicle behind the rear door. Please make sure that the damaged tyre and cradle are firmly secured before driving away. There are two batteries in the vehicle. The battery for starting the engine is located under the passenger seat. Undo the fastening clips on the front of the passenger seat and lift the seat, and the strap on the door pillar can restrain the seat. The house battery is located under the rear cabin seating on the driver's side of the vehicle. Both batteries are charged when the vehicle is running, and the house battery is also charged when the vehicle is plugged into 240 volt at campsites. The 240 volt power cable is stored in the locker under the rear cabin seating on the driver's side behind the rear door. One end of the cable is plugged into the outlet on the outside of the vehicle on the driver's side, with the other end plugging into 240 volt power points at campsites. Please make sure that the 240 volts main switch, located under the rear cabin seating on the driver's side, is in an upward position. Plugging in the 240 volt power cable will provide the vehicle with 240 volt power, including the power outlets in the vehicle that are located behind the cooker. Please note that these will only work when you are plugged into 240 volt power at campsites. The main control panel and switchboard for the 12 volt appliances in the campervan is located on the base of the rear cabin seating on the driver's side. The 12 volt fuse box is located either in the switchboard itself or under the seat behind the switch. The 12 volt appliances will not work if the house battery is flat. To operate the fridge, the switch must be on at the control panel. The thermostat to control the fridge is located inside the fridge compartment under the ice box. The fridge will not operate if the house battery is flat. Please return the vehicle with the fridge off. To operate the lights, the switch must be on at the control panel. The lights are powered by the house battery and can be switched on and off by pressing either the center of each light or by using the switch on the light itself. To use the gas cooker, firstly turn on the gas bottle that is located in the locker on the outside of the vehicle on the driver's side. The key to the locker is on the vehicle's keyring. This is turned on counterclockwise. To light the gas cooker, push in, turn and hold the gas knobs on the front of the gas cooker while igniting with a match. Make sure that the gas bottle is turned off after use. The gas cooker is not to be used for heating the vehicle, and either the rear or sliding door should be open when in use. To operate the water pump, the switch must be on at the main control panel. The tap then operates similar to a household appliance. Please note that some vehicles have a hand-operated water pump, which works by pumping the top of the tap up and down and does not require any 12 volt power. The interior table is mounted on a swivel and is secured by lower and upper wing nuts, located on the table leg and the base of the table top. The table must be secured whenever in an upright position. Do not over-tighten the wing nuts. To remove the table, turn the wing nuts anti-clockwise to loosen and then lift the table off the leg. Then lift the leg from the mounts. The table should not be in place when driving, nor should it be used to sit on or assist with entering or exiting the vehicle or the roof bed. To make up the lower bed, remove the interior table and leg and place the tabletop on the ledges between the rear seats, along with the secondary bedboard which is located behind the driver's seat. Once both boards are securely in place, the cushions can be rearranged to fit the bed. To make up the roof bed, slide the boards out from above the driver's cabin to make the base, and then rearrange the cushions to create the bed. The cassette toilet is mounted in a cabinet on the passenger's side of the vehicle behind the sliding door. To access the cassette, you will need to open the locker door on the side of the cabinet. To use the toilet, lift the main cover and the toilet operates similar to a household appliance. The slide valve on the side of the toilet may be open or closed when using the toilet. To flush after use, ensure the slide valve is open and add flush water by pressing the pump button. Please ensure the bowl is clean after use. To add the toilet chemicals, open the slide valve and pour or insert into the catchment tank prior to use. Please ensure that toilet chemicals are added each time the toilet cassette is emptied. To top up the toilet flush water, fill via the inlet behind the cassette locker door on the side of the toilet unit. Please ensure that the toilet is returned empty, or a cleaning fee will apply. The vehicle has a 45-litre freshwater tank. To fill the water tank, open the access cap located on the driver's side of the vehicle. The key to the cap is on the vehicle's keyring. Then place the hose into the access hole. There is a freshwater hose supplied in the locker under the rear cabin seating on the driver's side behind the rear door. The vehicle has a 50-litre wastewater tank. To empty the tank, use the hose located in the locker under the rear cabin seating on the driver's side behind the rear door. The wastewater outlet is located below the sliding door on the passenger's side of the vehicle. To empty, connect the waste hose to the outlet and open the valve. Please ensure that you only empty the wastewater tank in approved dump stations, and that it is returned empty, or a cleaning fee will apply. Thanks for taking the time to watch this instructional video on the Happy Kuga, and have an amazing holiday around our beautiful country that we call home. If you have any questions during your travels, please give Happy Campers a call toll-free on 0800 569 385 or international +649 275 5110.